Here today, Ara. I
No
was
problem.
hoping you would be able to tell people a little bit about what your initial goals were when we first started working together, and a bit about your sort of exercise history.
Okay, so I think when we first started working together, it was a few years ago, and I had just moved to Brighton, and I was looking for a trainer, mainly because I had suffered quite bad back injury, and I was quite concerned about general strength training and how to embark on it or how to get back into it.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think that was the initial kind of driver when we first met all those couple of years ago. Probably feels like longer for you.
yeah.
But yeah, And oh, now what was your other question? So that was the original thinking. It was strength training. I wanted
Yeah,
to
strength and
recover.
rehab, wasn't it initially?
Yeah, it was to overcome that injury and learn to trust my body again and its capabilities. I think that was actually probably without knowing it, that was actually the biggest thing.
Just yeah, yeah. No, we did a lot of work, sort of building up your core, and we still are week to week, aren't we?
Yeah.
Still working on strengthening it, and yeah,
Yes.
like you say, once you've had a bad injury like that, you do lose confidence in your body, and it's about trying to build that back through, but nice and gently, and just getting those levels right of which exercises you can and can't do, and how much to push it. But yeah, your back's been pretty good actually, hasn't it?
Yeah. Touch wood.
Uh, last year or so, so that's good. What improvements would you say you've noticed the most since we've started training together?
Mm. I mean, definitely without question, my strength has dramatically improved, I would say. To the extent where if I used in the old days when I used to get a train into London, it would hurt fundamentally. Just being sat still for like an hour and a half would actually be quite an unpleasant experience. Now I can do long haul holidays and not be in any way, as much as I would love to be in business class or first class, I'm not concerned about being vulnerable as a result. So I would say the strength piece, um, I almost can't quite put into words how much I feel that has improved and affected my day to day, yeah, like living standards. In fact, Mike, we should have had this conversation before you started recording. I've
That's
just
it.
realized.
Yeah,
Giving you this feedback every like Christmas when we do the exchange of cards.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
because yeah, it has really made a terrific difference, sorry. And even the things like the fact that I can now jog 3 times a week for half an hour. I still detest jogging in all forms, but I can do it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
fundamental difference. Whereas before, I couldn't possibly have attempted that without injuring myself.
yeah,
So yeah, huge difference, I would say on that, and flexibility as well. So strength definitely has improved. I think my flexibility, which I didn't think would go hand in hand, but seems it must be the training that you do and how you teach it. But that also has changed quite a lot and improved, I would say, quite a lot.
just yeah, yeah. No, you've improved no end, haven't you? And yeah, it's good to see you basically pain free now. So
Yeah,
no, that's great.
makes a real difference. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And in terms of how you found it working out from home and not needing a gym, we've got a few simple bits of kit at home that we use, haven't we? And
Mm.
the body weight, we do a lot of core-based Pilates work as well. How have you found that?
I mean, I feel almost a little bit smug because I didn't think I would enjoy using free weights. And actually, I now do. And they don't take up hardly any space. And for me, I feel quite proud when I actually get to buy a new set of dumbbells because it means I've actually moved a little bit further ahead and I'm able to do a little bit more. Um, but I find the whole equipment piece really easy to frankly get around. And if anything, I've probably got way too much. I've probably overdone it on Amazon, bought far too much kit that I don't actually use. But that's just purely because I've got a bit overexcited and bought more stuff when I've seen it on special offer.
Just,
But yeah, no, I found it really quite straightforward. And I don't miss, frankly, gym membership at all.
just yeah, yeah. There's a lot you can do, isn't there? Just with body weight and a few simple bits of kit, like
Well,
bands and
As I found with you, the other big thing that kind of was a difference in thinking and approach is virtual training. I wasn't really a believer that you could do good physical training virtually. However, every time we've done a virtual session, you've proven that not only do you manage to adapt the exercises in ways that I still surprise me, but also guaranteed without question, they hurt just as much as whether you were there in person. And I feel at the end, it's like there's no difference. It doesn't matter if it's virtual or in person.
Just yeah, no, it works really well. We do sort of hybrid, don't we, between the two? So yeah, a lot of people find you can still get just as good results with the online training as in person. So no, it works as well. Final question. I just wanted to ask, what advice would you give to people if they were sort of a bit on the fence, maybe never worked with a trainer before, were looking to improve their fitness, were maybe new to exercise, and yeah, we're a bit on the fence about working with the trainer? What would you say to them about working with me?
I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to recommend you, Mike, and I haven't. So I absolutely would suggest for anybody that is not familiar with training or hasn't trained in some time, almost that you're the perfect candidate, because you don't know what you're missing out on, and all of it is fantastic just for learning, and you'll come away feeling much, much better for it. And it's just very enjoyable. So for me, it kind of doesn't matter whether your goal is to become like uber strong, uber fit, uber slim. I mean, for me, as you know, that wasn't actually the goal at all. It was just to feel a little bit better about myself and just to feel a bit stronger. And I think regardless of your goals, the difference between when I have tried to work out on my own, whether that's at a gym or not, versus with a trainer like yourself, is unparalleled. So for me, the efficiency of our sessions truly outweighs the money that I've wasted over years in a gym where I don't know what I'm doing and I lift incorrectly, or I do classes that aren't really targeting the areas of my body that need the help. Whereas you do all that without me even having to ask, because you figured it out. And then you just deploy, like, I don't know, Jedi mind tricks to make me not utterly dislike side planks. I mean, I don't know how you've done it. So I would strongly recommend it to anybody to just give it a go and
Yeah,
just be open-minded.
brilliant. No, that's great. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, it's been a pleasure training you the last couple of years, and yeah, here's to the next couple. We'll keep
Oh, bless you. Here's
going.
to many more.